at the end of our first video, I mentioned that we're going to talk about the structure of a fund next. And then we took a detour to talk about the type of illiquid investments there are around. So let's get back on track. Let's talk about the structure of a fund. So let's talk about what type of person starts a venture capital firm. Now, so say for example, you started a tech firm and you sold it to Google for a lot of money. And then after that, you have a bunch of friends that come to you and say, okay, you apparently know how this process works. You know how to make a ton of money from selling a business to Google. So we would like to invest in you, and you can invest our money into other smaller businesses and help them do the same thing as what you did. Remember, like either IPO or a sell to a burger company, one of the two liquidity events. So you say, okay, great, I'll do that. You go to a lawyer and the lawyer says, okay, you want to start a venture capital firm? We're going to set up 3 entities. So the 3 entities are, well, first of all, let's talk about the management company, right? So you want to start a management co, right? So you want to start a firm that manages other people's money. So it's a management company, right? And then on top of that, you're going to have investors. Now, when your investors come in, are they going to invest in your management company? So say, for example, you have 2 investors and they want to put, $5 million each, and you have $10 million. Is that $10 million going into your management company? No, right? The $10 million is going into what's called a fund, right? And then you have, under the fund, you have limited partnership, or limited partner 1, limited partner 2, and so on and so forth, right? In our example, I said that we have $5 million each, right? So that's a total of $10 million, right? So you have a fund, it has $10 million in it, great. And then the LPs are gonna say, hey, if you want to invest our money, we would like you to have some skin in the game as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to set up a general partnership, and you would put some money into the fund as well. So how much money would you put in? Traditionally, it's been 1%. However, in recent years, I've seen as low as 0%, and I've seen as high as, say, 15, 20%. So let's, for simplicity's sakes, you put in 1%. So 1% of 10 million is, what is that, $100,000? 100K, right? So now you have $10.1 million in your fund. Okay, so the 3 entities are: 1, you set up a management company; 2, you set up a fund; and 3, you set up a general partnership, right? Notice that you own the owner of the business. He owns the management company, and he owns the GP entity, right? He does not really own the fund. The fund is $10 million of outside money and only 1% of inside money, which is your own money, right? So this is a structure of a traditional venture capital, private equity, real estate private equity firm. Okay, so what are the relationships between these 3 entities? The relationship is that the fund is going to pay a management fee to the management company. Management fee, okay? And then the fund is going to also, notice the GP is within the fund, right? So within the fund, the limited partnerships is going to pay what's called carried interest. I'm running out of space. Carried interest. Okay, so carried interest. The limited partners will pay the general partner carry interest. In our next video, we're going to talk about what is a management fee and what is a carry interest in more details.